Hello, 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 beautiful people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Luxe Getaway Dialogues. You heard me correctly, Luxe Getaway Dialogues. I'm your lovely host, Ms. Zandra Sexton Holmes. I am the CEO and owner of Explore Blue Travel, and we meet every Tuesday, 7 p.m., where we just have a dialogue. We have a discussion about things that is relevant to travel. Now, last Tuesday, I was not able to join you. Truly, truly sorry. And I want to just touch on my summer schedule because it is going to be a little bit different. And what I mean by that is this. So, as you know, when summer is out, what happens? The kids are out, teachers are out, right? And because of this, my schedule has changed drastically. So I love going live on Tuesdays because generally on Tuesdays, I do not have a lot of things going on. Okay. If you are a mom, if you are a parent, you understand, right? Well, now I have a lot of stuff going on Tuesday. So as you can see, I'm going live from my car. Okay. I'm actually in my vehicle. I just dropped my daughter off to basketball practice. And I was like, listen, I cannot skip another Tuesday. I cannot. I told them I was going to be live on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And y'all know me. When I say something, I try my best to live up to it. So, with that being said, I may have to do a little adjustment. I might have to do a little tweak. I'll look at my schedule for the forthcoming weeks to see if I need to update this. And if so, I will email y'all. So, on that same note, if you have not added yourself to our lovely, lovely email list, make sure you do so. There is a running banner below. You can go right there to that email web address. A pop up box should appear, and it literally takes less than 15, maybe 30 seconds, if that, to enter your information. And why? Why do you want to be on the email list? Well, my friend, the reason why you want to be on the email list is because anytime anything goes on, so when we have news we need to share with you, things that's happening in the travel world that we think that can impact you or influence your travel decisions, we share it via email. Tips, promotions, any type of specials that we're running. When we take polls and surveys, when we're trying to figure out what type of trips or destinations you're looking for, right? We share all this information via email. So that's why it is very, very important that you get on our email list. Now, you might say, well, Zandra, I am on your email list. And girl, I ain't been getting none of your stuff. Well, my friend, let me tell you this. One thing that I discovered once I was going through my list is that some people, I don't know if it was a system error on my CRM's part or if it was something that perhaps, somebody mistakenly did, but some of my clients were not getting none of my emails. And they were like, Zandra, we did not unsubscribe from your list. Do not know how this happened. But they were on like do not disturb. And I was like, wow, how this happened? And what was so bizarre is I have a couple of email addresses and I normally put it into the system. So when I'm doing tests and when I'm making sure that the email comes across correctly, reads correctly, the graphics flow. Well, guess what? Uh, I had one of my email addresses listed as do not disturb. And I was like, what? What in the world? I know I didn't check that. So if you're not getting my emails, that could be the reason why. So you might want to go back and look at a previous email to see if you didn't inadvertently selected something, hit something. Now, if you're not getting nothing from us, what I want you to do is go to your spam or your promotions folder and look and see. And then mark us as safe. When you mark us as safe or you respond to one of our emails, then you basically are communicating with your email server like, hey, I like and trust and know this person, and I actually want to receive the emails from her. Okay. But if you never open the emails, you never click, none of that stuff, then in the email, the email server reads that as okay, this person is spamming this person or this the recipient does not want to hear from that company. So make sure you are opening, you are reading the emails. If something resonates with you, touches you, sometimes we ask questions, respond back to us. Okay. We love to hear from you. Okay. So now that I talked about the email, okay, now I want to talk about the reason why we're here tonight. Okay. So as y'all know, we started this series maybe a couple of weeks ago, and it is the Luxe Getaway Dialogues. And this is just a casual conversation. Okay. So I want you to picture it's just like, let's say if it was you and your homegirl, okay, you and a work friend, you and somebody where you're just having a casual conversation, talking about travel, okay, so I think we are back live. We did have a little glitch. So I think now you can hear me, you can see me. So hopefully you heard everything that I said. But if not, I'll do a recap. Okay. So as y'all know, I'm Zandra Sexton Holmes. I'm the host and the CEO of the company Explore Blue Travel. And weekly we meet here at 7 p.m. where we talk about relevant topics related to travel or travel subjects, things that you are impacted from, or things that may be intriguing, you want to know more about, things of that nature. Okay. So let me make sure my sound is good. Okay. It is. Okay. Awesome. So we meet every Saturday, not Saturday, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I was not present last Tuesday. However, because of the schedule that I have this summer with my children, I may have to change this date temporarily. Okay. If so, I will provide y'all an update so that y'all know when I'm going live. But as of now, it's every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, the only way that we deviate from that schedule is typically if I can't go live, I try to communicate with you in advance. However, I do want to tell you about something that's coming up because it literally just jogged my memory because I was like, okay, hold on. So I do have a group trip that we're actually hosting, and it is on a cruise line. So I will not. I know I will not be able to go live on this. Okay, so I think I'm back up. Hopefully, I'm back up. Let me look on my other phone and see. So, for people who have been viewing, I have been having internet connectivity issues. It has went down twice. Okay, so if it go down again, I'm gonna take that as a sign as to I need to do this another time. So I'm going to take a look to see if I'm still on. Hello, hello. Okay, so I think I'm on. Okay, so let's just have a casual conversation. Okay, I had a whole program set, but sometimes things do not go. You have to be able to make adjustments, right? You have to be able to just go with the flow. So I'm just going to go with the flow. Okay, so tonight we were supposed to talk about tranquility, tranquil destinations, spas, places around the world that will give you that experience. Because when you vacation, you might be looking for a particular type of vibe, aesthetics, environment, right? Because when you vacation for a reason, right? You have a purpose as to why you are vacationing. Generally, right? It's either to do something. So it could be to escape, right? Your normal surroundings. So your home, your city, your work, right? And you just want to see something different. Um, it could be due to stress, and you decide, you know what? I need to get away because I really been overworking. I really have not been focused on my health and my wellness. And I need to just listen to my mind, my body, and my soul. So I'm going to escape. Then it could be because of some type of celebration, special occasion, some milestone that happened. And because of that, you say, okay, I want to vacation. This is my reason for me to get away. Or my favorite one, it could be just because. Just because hey, I just want to go. I just want to escape. I just want to see some more greenery. I want to see some water. I want to see some different terrain. I want to see mountain landscapes. I want to see snow. I want to see something just out of a textbook or from a movie. And you decide to vacation. So it doesn't have to be for a reason. You just know. Tonight's topic was about tranquil, luxurious spas locations located all around the world, right? So, do you have a favorite spa? I'll ask you that first. Do you have a favorite spa? And if you do have a favorite spa, how often are you going to that spa? Is your spa what they consider luxurious, or is it a med spa, or is it just a normal spa? Like, tell me what type of spa that you are accustomed to going. And then also, too, why do you enjoy going there? What does it make you feel like? Like, when you get ready to go there, like, how do you feel? Like, do your heart racing? Do you have feelings of a joy, zeal, excitement? Do you know that your body and your soul is going to be restored? It's going to be soothing, right? Normally, when you think about spas, you know that your body is going to get the needed downtime where you don't have to think, you don't have to work, you don't have to do nothing, because it's just your time to just rest. It's just your time to soak up and just be. Just be you. Be you. The great you. That's it. Now, how often are you going to your spa appointments? How often are you going to your luxurious spas? Do you have a monthly recurring membership where you are making sure that you go so that you are intentionally giving yourself the time to rest? Or are you forced to go because your mood is not right. You're like, okay, it's time for me to book an appointment. I'm just not feeling right. I'm not feeling myself. Let me know, what do you do in order to preserve your well-being, your mental health, your psyche? That is so important. When we are doers and we just do so much, and as women, that's normally what we do, right? We are great at multitasking, right? We will have 50, 11 things on our to-do sheet, what we need to be doing. We got to do this for that person, that job, that volunteer club, this sorority, this nonprofit, this board, this community center, the church. Like, we are really good at that. But a lot of times we do not stop and say, okay, I'm doing all these amazing things for these other people. What am I doing for myself? And a lot of times the things that we do for others gives us joy, right? Gives us a purpose, gives us meaning of being in life, right? So I'm not telling you not to do those things. I'm just telling you to be more conscious of the things that you are doing. Okay. Now, we're talking about why we go to the spa. Okay. Why we have these appointments, to kind of give our mind a reset, so we can think about some things. We can really relax our body. We can listen to our body. Because sometimes when you just go, 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 you can overlook things. You can overlook your body saying, I'm overexhausted. Like, you need to go to sleep. You need to get off this computer. You need to stop reading. You need to stop um, doing to-do lists. You need to stop doing whatever you need to do, right? But a lot of these luxurious spas can be found like in destinations that probably come to mind. Have you ever thought about going to somewhere far, like Bali, Indonesia? Now, when I say that, what type of feelings stir up for you? Is that something like you like, oh my goodness, Zandra, that is too far. Like, I want to go there. It looks nice. It looks aesthetically pleasing, but I'm nervous. I'm a little apprehensive because of the flight, because of me staying in the same position for so long. Perhaps is, how am I going to feel? Like, how is my body going to react, right? You might be concerned about your seating on the plane, right? Well, you do know that you have options when you fly, right? So some people are loyal to certain airlines, and some people like to kind of dib and dab around and see what works for them. But when you're doing long flights, if you are conscious and you want to have a good experience, consider upgrading your economy ticket to something that's going to bring you comfort, right? So maybe like a comfort plus, a business class, okay? Something like that, because you want to make sure that when you get off that plane, right? This experience that you have been dreaming about, that you have been daydreaming about, that you have just, played out in your mind or in your head or whatever, you want to make sure that it's all that and some. So Bali, Indonesia is one place. The Maldives is another place. Okay. And when I say these names, it'll probably be like, oh my goodness, yes, I can, like, when you say certain destinations, it just automatically produces tranquility, serenity, peace, calmness, soothness, right? Because you automatically associated that place with that thing, right? But surprisingly, you can still have some of these experiences locally. So, like, let's say if you're not ready to take that, version and go somewhere far, you may can check in your local area and just do a Google search. Luxurious med spas near me, luxurious spa experiences near me. You will be surprised what you will find. And I wanted to do this exercise with you. If you catch this bits and pieces, again, my apologies. Again, for people who may be joining this, or you may catch this on replay. If you catch this on replay, do me a huge favor and hashtag replay so that I know that you saw this, okay? But I'm going to do a search just in my area. So right now I'm in Frisco, Texas, okay? And I'm just going to do a search to see what comes up, okay? I didn't do this before. Let's see. So I'm going to say luxurious spas near me and see what happens. So as you can see, things that are sponsored are going to pop up first. Okay. So we're getting some sponsored things that's popping up first. Okay. Now, one thing that I wanted to share with you about this is everything that popped up that was sponsored actually came from Groupon. Now, on one of my previous lives, or maybe in my community, if you are not a part of our community page, of our Facebook private group page, make sure you go find us. We are located on Facebook. And if you go to Facebook and you search for us, the name of the group is called the Blue Squad Travel Group. Just as it just as I said it, that's it. The Blue Squad Travel Group. But I share a lot of tips and strategies and things like that because even though we love, okay, let's be clear, we love luxurious experiences. Sometimes we want to try something out to see, was it really worth the money? Like the amount of money that I invested into the experience, it met my expectation. It exceeded, right? We love to have those experiences where it exceeds our expectation. We're like, oh my goodness, I should have did this earlier. So go check out the private Facebook group. But let's go back to this listing. Okay. So Groupon has suggested several different ones. Okay. But right here, also too, Google suggests certain ones. So, like for me, at the top it was Spavia in West Plano, YD Day Spa in the Colony, Massage on Main in Frisco, and then Ruby's Day Spa, Makora Spa, Hiatus Day Spa, and this one is also a med spa. And then they have one luxury spa Frisco, and it says a well and being spa at the Westin Dallas Stonebriar. So let me just go into that one because that one seems to be luxurious to see what it's about. Number one, when I saw Westin, I automatically associate that with a very good experience, right? So 5-star experience. So let's see what it has. It says well-being and spa. Frisco offers a palette of rewarding and personalized experiences in a unique spa and wellness setting. Here you will experience unparalleled service, unrivaled presence, and attention to detail. Every experience will leave you feeling a greater sense of vitality. Okay. And then it lets you know what their suite of services are. So let's look and see what's on their spa menu. Okay. So their spa services involves, they have a relaxation lounge, a steam room, uh, uh, um, a hollow therapy salt chamber. They have um, then they have body treatments. They have different types of massages. So let's talk about their massages. So for their massages, they have a well and being signature massage. They have a strong briar golf recovery massage. Now imagine that. Now I've never played golf and I don't know how your body feels after you play golf, but I didn't know that there was a golf recovery massage. They have a balanced CBD massage. They have a Himalayan salt stone massage, renewal deep tissue massage, a prenatal massage, and then they also have some enhancements. So they have a foot scrub, reflexology, Nesco eye mask, and different things. Okay. So again, just do that search to see what comes up for you. Okay. And then they had one called Weekday Wellness. Unwind, rejuvenate, and feel your very best. Choose between a 50-minute well and being signature facial or 50 being well and being signature massage for just $109 on Mondays, Wednesdays through Fridays. Spas closed on Tuesdays. Enjoy access to spa amenities with every booking. Okay. And this is an offer that they're running. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So that's a spa that is close by me. So sometimes you will not, like, let's say if you just want to get away and you want to go to a spa, just type in luxury spas near me and see what appears. Now, if you want something a little bit more distant, right? When you are traveling, I always go to a spa when I'm traveling because I need that downtime. So I'm always going to a spa to make sure that I get that intentional downtime, because when I vacation, generally, I'm very adventurous. I'm truly an explorer. So I'm always like trying to go places, see things, historically, educationally, culturally. So because of that, because I do a lot of going, I have to intentionally tell myself, Zandra, you are going to relax. You are going to indulge. You are going to press pause and enjoy yourself. So I intentionally schedule a spa date for me once I go. Okay. Now, let's now, of course, when you think of spas, names such as like Four Seasons may come up, right? Um, Other high class names come up when you think of spas. Okay, but let's say if you wanted to go to a spa, a luxury spa in Bali, since we was talking about that early. Now, some places are known for spas, and you will have a plethora. Now, one good thing about participating in a luxury spa in another destination, especially a destination like Bali, most of the time, my friend, the experience and the length of service you get is, number one, very luxe, very lengthy, and the amount you pay is typically way less than what you pay in the USA. So let me repeat that. Typically, when you go to certain destinations, you will experience a more luxe experience, a lengthy experience, and the amount that you pay will be significantly less compared to the USA. So that's another reason too why I encourage you to go to a luxurious spa on your next getaway. If you're going somewhere internationally, even if it's not somewhere as exotic and far as Bali or the Maldives, even if you're going to the Caribbean, if you're going to just, San Juan, Puerto Rico, make sure you go and just experience the spa, because I'm telling you, my friend, you will love it. Okay. Um, and when I pull up Bali, it was a ton of different options. So when you get there, now if you want to really, really get like the top elixir, the Lux of the Lux, you can do like 24 karat gold mask. Okay. You can do high end treatments to really, really give yourself that dedicated self love experience, lifetime experience, or even routine experience, right? If you know you want to go on vacation and you want to drop 5 G's on a exclusive, um, exquisite experience for spa, you can do that, right? Because you are deserving and you should be able to enjoy these life moments, right? We only have one life to live. We want to make sure that we maximize it. So I've been on here for 30 minutes, and I want to thank you for coming back and staying with me with my technical difficulties, my deepest apologies. And again, if I change the day that I go live, I will communicate that with you. Another reason to get on our email list is, once you're on our email list, we update you when we go live. So when we go live, you get a text, you get an email, so you know that we're going live. So make sure you get on our email list, okay? Again, at Explore We Travel, our goal is to find women, okay, that who they're busy and they know they need to travel. They know they need to get away, but they don't have the time. They don't have the time. They don't have the energy, but they know they want to go somewhere luxe. They want it all planned for them. They don't want to have to figure out the things. They want a schedule that is not so tightly tailored where they can't do anything, where they can have their independence, but then they can do things with other women as well, right? Because sometimes, you just want to mix and mingle with other people. You don't want to feel like you're alone in a place. And that's what Explore We Travel do. We set up these experiences, these group trips, we curate them for you where you can make connections to like-minded women and you might forge long-term relationships. You might forge some collaborations. You might, that might end up being your travel buddy for life. You never know. So make sure you come back next week for another episode of Luxe Getaway Dialogues with your host, me, Sandra Sexton Holmes. If you have not registered for our email list, there is a running banner. Make sure you do so. If you catch this on replay, please hashtag replay so that I know that you caught it. If there's other topics or subjects that you want to talk or you want to know more about, if you like this one, let me know. Send me an email. Our email address is support@explorebluetrvl.com. Okay. Again, it was lovely talking to you this Tuesday evening. If you want to know the trips that we have announced, go to our website, go to the tours page, and then we have all our trip selections there. We will be releasing some new trips soon. So make sure you check on a regular basis so that you can stay on the know. But when you're on the email list, you get all this information and more. Y'all have a lovely day, beautiful people, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.